Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maximus Black.
And Nova War.
And we're bringing you guys a 1v1. What league is this?
I believe this is gold.
All right, we're going to double check that, and of course you'll be able to find out what it is top right of the screen.
Yep.
I guess we'll get right into it and name our players. And down here in the bottom left position, we got Dominator.
It's a seriously aggressive name.
And up top, we got CWEric.
That's not such an aggressive name.
No.
No.
Yeah, that name's weak compared to the Dominator.
Dominator.
Anyways, we got obviously a Protoss versus Terran. You know, when I'm Protoss and I'm playing a Terran, I get nervous, I'm not going to lie. And it's just mainly because I'm not very good at playing Terran. I've tried to train myself. The people on D2D Gamer, we have a lot of these game nights where where a buddy of ours, Slider, plays Terran, and he plays me quite a bit. And I probably win like 1 out of 5 games just because it's like, I mean, he is a diamond Terran player, but I just struggle. I don't know what to do as a Protoss player. So also when I'm watching these replays, I'm kind of learning at the same time too.
Yeah, no, it is definitely hard until you've learned very specific things to do against Terran as a Protoss player to really come out on top effectively. Because Terran does have so many really effective harassing strategies against something like a Protoss player. What I really like to do is lean on a 2 or 3 gate robo. That seems to be a fairly reasonable strategy against a Terran player because most of the time you're going to see a fairly heavy Marauder army coming towards you as a Protoss player simply because most of the time the Terran player is expecting something like a heavy Stalker army, and so they'll do that, and really getting a couple of Immortal out seriously sways the balance of power in your direction and can make a big difference. So that's usually what I do.
Okay, and not to just change topics here, but Dominator was actually destroyed the probe that was making this barracks. That's a really smart thing to do because a lot of the time is when you destroy that SCV and then run off, sometimes the players will forget to actually put another SCV on the barracks.
I've seen that a lot, actually.
And also what you can do is if you kill that SCV, and then there's obviously an SCV coming over to try to kill you, if you run off, he'll take that SCV and put it on there, and you can run back and kill that one as well, and basically slow down this wall as much as possible. And that's a very good play, especially if you want to go in there and maybe do a 6 pool or a 10 pool. If you can minimize the length or maximize the length of the wall coming up, then you can do good. Did you understand that?
I don't know if I did.
If you can delay the wall coming up, there you go.
There was like 3 race references. I'm pretty sure you called an SCV a probe at one point. That was an impressive spiel.
Did I?
Yeah, totally.
Anyways, it's getting late. It's getting late.
It is getting late. It's been a long day. We aren't seeing anything out of the ordinary for the Protoss player Dominator putting down his warp gate technology and getting out a Stalker. He's just not doing anything too crazy. He is blocking off against a Terran player, which is not always advisable, mostly because they can get down there and just basically shoot out those buildings if they have vision, which can be very, very troublesome at times, especially if you are in a bit of trouble and you have to back up into your base. If they have just free reign to sit a couple of Marauders and Marines down there and just start taking out, say, your Cybernetics Core, if you're walling with your Cybernetics Core, for instance, that can be basically the end of you if you're not careful. And we're seeing a very, slight, I don't know if this is just to poke your head around and see what's going on up here, because really 3 Marines, it's not the most aggressive play I've ever seen in my entire life.
No.
But you know what, this is probably just to see what's going on up here. He's going to see the Dominator is walling off a bit, and like I said, there you go. He's going to sit there
right after that core.
And go right after that core, and he can totally do that.
And he's basically just wasting 3 Marine right now. He might as well just run all the way back to base and not play this game. Keep your units alive. And
you mean play the game of trying to take out that core
with 3 Marines?
I thought you meant Starcraft for a second there.
No, you can play Starcraft.
No, you came down with 3 Marines. You would just stop.
Yeah, no.
Stop playing Starcraft. You suck.
No, don't do that. But Adam's totally right. Like if the Terran player came down with siege tanks, did a scan or something, and took out that Cybernetics Core, you can get in trouble. You can get in trouble even if they did a fast like Marine Marauder ball and managed to take out that core. And then you're forced to go Zealots for a while, and if the Marine can kite, you're in a lot of trouble. So absolutely, try to stay away from using a Cybernetics Core as your wall. I guess you can do it, but do it at your own discretion, I guess.
Yeah, and what it looks like, I don't know,
Whoa,
does he have...
Ghost Academy.
Ghost Academy. All right. Well, that is a good move, actually, as a Terran player. If you're going to see a lot of gateway units
EMP.
coming out, EMP makes a big, huge difference. We've said it a million times before. If you go back down, does he have 4-gate or 5-gate going on right now?
4-gate and a
5-gate. Okay, so... he is pushing up there right now. It looks like he is taking up a bit of his forces. Yeah, this is, you know, a reasonably fast. It's not even really technically a 4-gate at this point, but it is a similar kind of thing. I guess he's just trying to build up a bit of a bigger force. I'm not entirely sure why he feels it necessary to do that. Maybe that's just how he's comfortable with playing, which is totally fine. And this Terran player does have his first Ghost out, which could make things very interesting with a bunch of Marauders behind it, because as soon as those EMPs go down, those Marauders are going to be a bit of trouble, but he doesn't have the energy yet.
Yeah, no, this isn't the best 4-gate I've seen. I mean, it's pretty. Whoa, this could be perfect opportunity here for for the Dominator to attack. Considering all these Marauders, if I was Dominator right now and I seen these Marauders coming up to attack, I'd build a quick.
I don't think he saw it though. I think neither of them saw each other.
Oh, okay. Well,
they
then
just passed each. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Here you go, an attack, and it looks like CWEric knows that he's in a lot of trouble here, and he's gonna take his command center and run off. In the meantime, still expanding, even though all the action is outside his base. And here we go, Eric coming in front
and
here.
There it is.
And there you go, attacking that gateway, going right in. Maybe he's going to try to take out the Cybernetic's core or not. Zealots coming out. Good against Marauders, very good against Marauders, but not very well when you don't have the charge, especially with concussion.
Yeah.
And another thing is that I just want to say that I lost my train of thought. You want to get a sentry out right now and force field that.
And you'd be fine.
And you'd be totally fine. You could just go up here and give all your attention up this way. But it looks like
he's doing pretty good anyway.
Oh, he's doing great for. I think he got lucky.
He did. Well, he did kind of get lucky. There was, you know, a very inopportune moment. I think neither of them even saw each other when they were walking past each other. He just basically, the Terran basically came down. Eric just came down at the exact same time.
Oh, EMP.
Oh, very nice. See, look, all those shields gone. And if he had a couple of units, maybe even stim, dare I say, that would have been easy pickings for a Marine Marauder ball. But look at this, Dominator completely taking out that base. I think some of the, oh, jeez.
SCVs are hidden.
SCVs.
If Dominator doesn't kill these, this could possibly give CW a small chance to either get this saturated or this is going to die here. So if he doesn't get these SCVs, if he doesn't pick a good time to run these SCVs out, this could really be GG, although I think it's going to be GG anyways, especially the fact that he is getting this expansion. One thing that I do want to note that he's doing is, sure, he's still getting an expansion, he's still building, even though he has the game. And a lot of players, like I said before, when they're winning, they do get complacent and they do decide to just stop building altogether.
That was a $5 word. Complacent.
Do you like that?
Damn.
And yeah, and then they stop, and the next thing you know, they're in a lot of trouble. And it looks like he's rebuilding a command center up top here. That is brazen.
That's what?
Brazen. Did you ever hear that before? Is that is it? I thought.
You're using all these fancy words out of nowhere. But yes, it is.
You've heard about brazen.
I know what you're. Yes,
Okay.
I totally. I'm on board. Unfortunately for Eric, he is incredibly supply blocked right now, and basically all Dominator has to do is kind of walk around this map and take stuff out. But as you can see, Eric said, "You know what? Screw you. I'm just going to fly off into outer space with these barracks because I can." Although I'm sure at this point, yes, we are seeing a Stargate go down for Dominator, so he's just going to probably build like a couple of Phoenix, come up here and do all sorts of bad things to those barracks. But look at this. We've got an entire other base going on down here, and like Jeff said before, being brazen, is up there building another expansion back. Well, I don't even think you can call it an expansion. That's just a rebuild of your main.
Yeah.
But this could be interesting because, you know what? Dominator is not scouting in other places. I think he's figured at this point that he's just chasing down rogue buildings, and then that's all that Eric has left.
I love it.
So, yeah, I absolutely love it because it's giving Eric all of this time. And look at that. Here comes a couple of Phoenix.
You know what would be really cool right now?
What would be really cool right now?
If Eric was like, "Hurry up and come kill me, noob," or like just started like trash talking him to make him think that, you know, he's on his last rope and he's in the corner here, because he is building. He does have some Phoenixes coming, and he is starting to slowly explore the map, but he still doesn't know.
Wrong one.
There we go.
There we go.
He doesn't know about this, and he doesn't know about this.
Yeah.
So I don't. This could be trouble.
This could be trouble.
But I mean, still, he has quite a bit of minerals. So basically, I'm going to take back what I said before.
Okay.
I think he is getting complacent now.
Okay.
And I think that he thinks he won the game.
I'm 100% on board with that.
And CWEric is taking complete advantage of that.
Why not?
Now putting down a couple factories, got his supply depots back up, fully saturated over this way, and also now starting to get saturated up here. There's some serious money. Can I take a look at the income? We're even.
We are even.
For income.
Which is impressive.
Harvesters, Eric isn't that far behind for where he is.
For what happened, that's impressive.
But I mean, Dominator did a pretty poor job at making sure that those SCVs were killed. And here we go. I think he's going to realize that, he's got an expansion. But here's the great thing about it is he's going to only think that this is the only thing he's got.
Exactly. For a period of time, anyway.
Yeah.
But you know what I want to point out here right now? We are getting siege tank ability. Is that an armory going down as well over there, if I'm not losing my mind? It is an armory going down. 2 armories, in fact. Is that a second? No, it's another barracks. Okay, I almost lost it. That could mean that we are going to see some Thors on the field soon. I can't imagine why else he'd be building an armory.
He's going to see it.
Here comes the Phoenix, and this is going to fly right over top here, and this is where Dominator says, oh shit. I could be in a bit of trouble here. And here we go again, Dominator going up here to take care of this expansion. And really, there's not a whole lot that Eric can do about this. These Phoenix are going to take it out. And there we go. We get a bit of a force field trapping the SCVs, and they're having the worst day right now. But you know what? CWEric still in a really good scenario because all really Dominator is relying on is a bunch of Phoenix.
Yep.
And he's getting a lot of time. And here's these Thors coming out.
2 Thor on the way and
Thor
almost finished.
And plus, is that +1 attack for those Thor? I believe it is.
Yep.
You know what? This could be a very interesting scenario. We are seeing Void Ray and Phoenix being pumped out by Dominator. Those are not the units you want to be countering Thor with. If I'm going to go on a limb, I'm going to say that's probably the last thing you want to be trying to counter a Thor with.
Phoenix actually can't do anything to Thor.
In fact, all they do is look really pretty when you dance them around in circles.
Yeah.
You can do interpretive dance with Phoenix, and that's about it when it comes to Thor.
If there is a straight-up counter for Phoenix, it would be Thor.
Yes.
You can't pick him up.
No.
You can't shoot him.
No.
That's it.
No, literally, like I said, you can do a really pretty interpretive dance, and that's about it.
One thing that I find that's really weird here is he flew past this.
Still hasn't really done anything about it.
I don't know if he hasn't noticed it yet on his mini-map.
That's a possibility.
Yeah,
because some people don't check their mini-map very often.
Yeah, his scouting game shit in the bed.
Yeah. No, all the way. And he has this thing about sitting on a trust fund. He's been at least 1,500 minerals consistently this entire game.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been spending his money. And okay, now we're getting to a critical mass here with these Thor at this point. We're getting very close to that time where Eric is actually going to be a major threat to Dominator. And if Dominator doesn't get in here and do something quick, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He is doing something right, though. We are seeing charge lots coming out. We are seeing +1 attack and armor coming out for his ground unit. So if he gets a couple of Zealots out, that will be a major advantage up against those Thor because, as we know, Speed Lot, incredibly effective against those Thor.
Yep.
However, I wouldn't be building any more like Void Ray or Phoenix at this point. I'd be stopping just all Zealots all day.
Every day.
Every day. Non-stop.
This is... Oh, I think he's going to notice this yet again, and hopefully he decides to come up and attack before it's... That's
a lot of mech.
I want to go ahead and say this is not looking good anymore for the Dominator, and I think he's about to get dominated pretty epically badly.
I hope he likes it to hurt.
Oh, yes.
Because he's about to hurt hard.
You know, there's going to be some people that are going to watch this game on our channel. And they're going to be shitting all over Dominator.
Yep.
Because he should have won this game.
Well, he should have.
Yeah, and I don't think he's gonna at this point.
No.
He's got a lot of money. He's supply blocked. He's going Void Ray. He's got about, what, 10? Let me go check out the units here. Production. Here we go. Oh, wait. No.
You want that button.
There we go. Units. He's got, what, how many Zealots? 10. Oh, that was a good guess.
Yep.
And he's got 5 Void Ray.
He's got a bunch of Stalker, but they're up. Are they? Oh, no. Here's a couple
here
of them
we go.
right
He
now.
managed to take out one, but the Thor here had a really good choke, and all of these SCVs repairing these Thors. And in case you guys are the newbier people out there and don't know a whole lot about SCV repairing, you can actually just right-click on the repair button, and they will auto repair anything that's hurt around them. It's very good so that you're not, constantly trying to keep up with micro.
That can be good and bad. I'm not entirely certain about the Dominator spelling with GG. You know what? I like it. I like it a lot because he really should have won that game. I'm surprised he didn't get really angry and just rage quit. So good on you, Dominator, for putting up that GG. We don't see that often enough, as sad as that is.
Yeah.
One thing about that auto repair on the SCVs, and I'm not 100% sure if they've gotten around this, but if you auto repair, will the auto repair also mean that they'll try and repair other SCVs?
No.
No?
No.
Because you can repair another SCV, can you not?
You can.
So, but the auto repair will prioritize Thor.
That's a good question. Maybe
this is high level Starcraft talk right now, ladies and gentlemen.
If you guys know the answer to that,
please let us know, because obviously we need to brush up on that.
But one thing that I will say though, even if it does auto repair another SCV,
it still makes life easy.
It does, and not only that is the units that are attacking will
they usually prioritize the SCVs. I think they patched that a while ago, actually, to prioritize.
I don't. Will they? No,
that was a while ago because people were complaining they couldn't single out the SCV.
You know what, guys? I have no idea.
Whatever. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anything we say. Just watch us and laugh at our stupidity.
Well, here's the thing. We know stuff, but we know not a lot about Terran because we're not Terran players.
No.
And I should probably take my own advice. And in order to become good at a race, you should probably play them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn by watching. I mean, I've watched a lot of pro games, and I've played my fair share of Terran games, but whenever I play Terran, I like to try to cheese and do stupid. I like to have fun because I don't really take Terran seriously.
Terran
and that's
is
my
fun
problem.
to do that,
I don't really take Terran seriously.
Yeah.
But I probably should because they're a fun race to play.
Super flexible.
But yeah, there's just so many openings. But anyways, if you guys know the answer to the whole SCV question, do they repair other SCVs automatically? And/or will they repair an SCV before a Thor? Answer that
question.
Yeah. Well, if you guys know, put it down in the comments. Also, if you want to see more games, comment, rate, subscribe.
All that good stuff.
All that stuff.
You can watch if you would like to see some of our antics on live stream. We will be having our Bronze Silver tournament on Saturday, the 26th of February.
Yep, this
Saturday.
Saturday.
You can come check us out on www.justin.tv/lifesaglitchtv, I believe is the web address.
Yes, sir.
And you can go and check that out. We have lots of fun. There's usually quite a number of people on there, and we have a good time chatting it up with the community and watching some games. So come hang out with us and have some fun. And if you aren't already a member of our community over at d2dgamer.com, please go and join up. We have lots of fun over there as well. And is there anything else you would like to say, Mr. Black?
Yeah, if you guys want to submit your replays and you want them to get casted, www.d2dgamer.com. You can create your own thread and post 5 games of your choice, and you can always switch those games whenever you want. And this is where this game was chosen, and all of our other games are chosen. So
if you don't know how to do that, though, we do have a video.
Yeah, you can tell them about that.
Yeah, so we do. I did do a video not a long time ago that you can find on our channel. It is called, I believe it's called How to Upload Your Replays Forecasting or something along those lines, version 2, because we had one prior to that before we changed our website up. So go watch that. I believe it's in the top section of our uploads because Jeff put it there, so you can quickly find it. Watch that, post your replays, get them casted, have a good time. We love you guys. This has been LAGTV coming to you from beautiful Canuckville, Canada. This has been Nova War.
And I'm Maximus Black.
Peace out, guys.
See you later.